everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Yasmin, but my friends will call me Yazzie, and you guys can too. Today I am doing my March reading wrap-up. Isn't it pretty? I don't know, I just feel unleashed amongst the gods. Read it, please. So I'm filming this on the 31st of March, so the very last day of March, and today is also Eid. So Eid Mubarak to anyone watching this who celebrates it. Inshallah, may Allah accept all our fasts. Eid Mubarak. Anyways, so before we get started, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of like a statistics run through. So this month I read nine books, so 8 physical books and 1 audiobook. And this month I have read 2,842 pages. I have read 3 genres this month, and so those are 2 mystery, 6 fantasies, and 1 contemporary fiction. My average rating for this month has been 4.3 stars, which is pretty good. I had a lot of 5 stars this month. Oh wait, I have something very exciting to show you guys. I went on a little book haul today. Okay, I got 3 books today. So I got Legendary this is the second book in the Caraval trilogy, and I really love the first one, so I went and got the second one. The second one is As Good as Dead. I haven't read Good Girl Bad Blood yet, but I did order it, and I think it's coming sometime this week, so I just bought this one as well, just cause. And then the last book I bought today was Games Untold. If you didn't know, I love the Inheritance games so much, and you know, I just haven't bought this book yet, so now I have it. I have actually read some of the short books in this because they were like bonus scenes in some of the copies that I own, but I'm just gonna read them again because I remember them being really funny. And so yeah, that is what I did today, and I'm so happy. Exciting! Anyways, so I actually have a reading journal, and this is the first year that I've ever used a reading journal, and it's really fun. It's really fun. Like, I had a lot of fun last year actually like drawing it up and stuff. Like, look, this is my, isn't it pretty? I don't know, I had a lot of fun making this, and then it's like color coded according to the months that I read these books in. And yeah, my reading goal this year is 80 books. I think I'm ahead of that. I'm well ahead. And I've got my reading log. To be honest, the reading log is the only thing that I actually update accordingly. I need to update everything else, but I will get to that eventually. But I'll be using this as like my ratings and dates and what books I read and yada yada. But anyways, let's get right into it. The first book I read this month was Such Charming Liars by Karen McManus. This is the only book I own with spray painted edges. I don't know, I bought it because it was pink, and I really love Karen McManus as well. I gave this book, where is it? 3.5 stars. So this book has 2 POVs, Kat and Liam. Kat's mother works for a con woman, and so they make replicas of really expensive jewelry and then steal the jewelry and sell it. Kat's mum wants out, and so her mum goes for one final job, and Kat somehow manages to tag along with her. Liam is Kat's ex-stepbrother. So a couple years ago, Kat's mum and Liam's dad got married in Vegas for less than 48 hours. And so they know each other, and all of a sudden at this fancy rich party where Kat and her mum are supposed to steal the necklace, they find Liam and his dad, and obviously that's like super risky. And so they're trying to decide whether they should actually go through with the job or not. But then someone is murdered at this elaborate party, and someone is also trying to kill them. I won't say I didn't enjoy this book. It was fun. It was a fun time. But I don't know, I just didn't love it very much. I feel like I didn't grow attached to the characters. I don't think this is Karen McManus's best writing. I did really love the idea of like a heist gone wrong, and yeah, it was a fun idea. I had a fun time enjoying it. I just didn't love it, you know. Anyways, the next book I read was a reread for me, and it was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I rated this book 5 stars. Of course I rated it 5 stars. It's Percy Jackson. So this book follows young 12-year-old Percy Jackson, who finds out that he is a demigod, and he goes to Camp Half-Blood, which is where all of the Half-Bloods go, and finds out that Zeus's lightning bolt has been stolen, and people think that it's his father. And so Percy has to go on this quest with his friends to try and find the lightning bolt before war unleashes amongst the gods. I love Percy Jackson. It is so much fun. I love these books so much. I wish they were my childhood. I was a Harry Potter kid, and I loved Harry Potter so much. I still love Harry Potter with my entire heart. I just think I would have loved Percy Jackson more if I knew that it existed. But I didn't. So it's okay. But I'm reading them now. Anyways, I really love this book. The first time I read this book was when I found out that the show was coming out. And so I was like, you know what? I've heard about Percy Jackson. I haven't read it yet, so I should read it. And yeah, I really love this book. 5 stars. Percy Jackson. I love it. It's so good. Anyways, the next book I read was Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now, I read the entire Percy Jackson series this month, but I will still give you like the little 2-sentence summary on what I thought and whatnot. So I gave this book 4 stars. This book is my least favourite in the Percy Jackson series. I just don't think, it's still, don't get me wrong, I still love it so much. I just think that the others were better. Basically, I don't want to spoil it because obviously there might be some people watching this who haven't read it yet and want to, but it's another quest. It's another fun little adventure with Percy and his friends. And yeah, obviously these books are so funny. This one especially made me laugh a lot, and this one is also a reread for me. So yeah, so I already knew what I was going into. I just wanted to refresh myself, I guess. Anyways, I love these books so much. They are so much fun. Everyone should read them if they weren't your childhood, like they weren't mine. I'm sorry. I feel for you, bro. Percy Jackson's literally the best. I love it so much. By the way, if Percy Jackson and Harry Potter got in a fight, Percy Jackson would 100% win. No questions asked. I don't understand why that's a debate at all. Anyways, next book I read, you guessed it, Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Why did this one? I rated this book 5 stars. Wait, did I? I rated this book 4.75 stars. Why did this book get so much more serious after the first 2? Tell me why. If you know, you know. It was not cool, Rick. Like, it was really not cool. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it. But again, it was really fun, really random. You will understand a lot in the fandom once you read this book. Like, one of the main jokes. Because it's a damn good book, you guys. Anyways, next book, obviously. Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. Now, this was the first time I was reading this book. The first 3 were rereads. I read them all last year, one after the other, after I realized the show was coming out. And can I just say, wow. I rated this one again, 4.75 stars. This is my second favourite book in the series. I really loved it. It was so much fun. We get to see more of Percy and Annabeth's relationship in this book, which I think, you know, I love that. Obviously, we love that for them and for everybody. And yeah, it was just really good and really fun. Like all the Percy Jackson books are. But yeah. Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian was the next book that I read. I gave this book 5 stars. I think that this was a perfect ending to the initial Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. So obviously, this is my favorite book in the series. I loved this one so much. It was so fun. No, never mind. It was not fun. It was genuinely like heartbreaking and serious and very emotional. But I really loved it. I wish I could talk about it. But like, you know, this is a no spoiler video. Can't do a reading wrap up with spoilers, you know, that's not cool. But I love this book. If you have not read Percy Jackson, the entire series, you should go read it. Heroes of Olympus is now on my TBR, definitely. You're gonna go buy it. But yeah, Percy Jackson is amazing. Okay, so by now, I've finished all of these books by the 19th of March. So that is, 6 books by the 19th. And during this time, I was also listening to the audiobook, The Girls from Hush Cabin. I gave that book 3 stars. So this book has 4 POVs. It's got Zoe, Callista, Holly, and Denise. These 4 girls used to be best friends in their summer camp. And they were also best friends with one of the counselors there named Violet. And they were all like their own little group. And then one day at camp, a girl died and they never went back to camp after that. Now, a couple years later, they find out that their counselor, Violet, has also died. And so they haven't seen each other since they left camp. And so they've all grown apart. But they come back together to go to Violet's funeral. And they notice that something is fishy. There's something a little bit off. And so the 4 of them come back together again as friends to try and figure out what happened to Violet. There are a lot of secrets that all of these girls are holding. It was an okay book. Look, I'm not gonna... It was just You know, like, it didn't really excite me. Look, there were some good plot points. I did enjoy listening to it, but it was really meh. The next book I read, I absolutely love, and that is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I love this book so much. So this book follows Scarlett Dragner, who gets invited to one of the most amazing games ever, the game of Caraval, which is hosted by Legend. And in a world where nothing is as it seems, Scarlett must figure out how to win this game and win the prize, a wish. I really loved this book. I especially loved the world of Caraval, where like everything is magic, anything could be an illusion. I rated this book 5 stars, obviously. This is now one of my new favoritist books ever, along with Powerless and The Inheritance Game. But I really love this so much. So much. Stephanie Garber is now one of my favorite authors because of this book. And I don't understand why this book gets so much hate. Okay, because people on Book Talk either really love it or they really hate it, and there's genuinely like no in between at all. And also, if you haven't watched it already, you should go check out my review of Caraval. It's a new series that I started called Book Talk's Beloved Books, where I talk about popular books on Book Talk. And if you want to know more about my thoughts on this, you should definitely go check that out. But yeah, I really love this book. I don't understand why not everybody loved it. But, I mean, opinions and reading, you know, we know how that goes. Everyone has their own opinion. Anyways, I really love this book. I recommend it to everybody now because it was amazing. And if you are on the fence about reading it, just go read it. It's really good. If you like fantasy, you will enjoy it. I also really loved the romance between Scarlett and Julian. Some people say there was like too much of it, but no, I don't think it veered away from the plot at all. Like it was, at least in this book, it was more of a romance subplot, which is personally one of my favorite things. And so I really loved this book. I thought they were really sweet together. They really love each other, and it's just really good. Read it, please. Don't let Book Talk scare you. And Goodreads, just please, if you think you'll like it, just go read it, okay? Genuinely, because that's what it is. You'll never know until you try, right? Finally, the last book that I read is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I'm not gonna say it because I'm just gonna butcher it. I rated this book 4 stars, which is honestly kind of high because I'm not that much of a contemporary reader. I like fantasy and mystery a whole lot more. I don't usually do contemporary, but I did really enjoy this book. To be honest, the only reason I have this book is because my twin sister in year 7, I'm pretty sure, she had to buy this book because they were doing it like at school. And so 2 years later, I picked it up. Anyways, this book follows 10-year-old August, whose life is very hard. He was born with a condition that makes his face look not like a face. And life is very hard for him. You know, he's always been bullied about it. Kids literally run away screaming and crying because of how scared they are of him. And it's just really sad, and it's really heartfelt. In this book is August's very first year at school, and we see how he navigates through that very first year of, you know, kids being mean and things changing and August growing up. We also get to see different POVs of the people in his life. We get it from his sister, from his friends that he makes at school, sister's boyfriend. You know, we get to see how he impacts the other people in his life, not just himself. It's just really sweet, you know, and it made me think a lot about like how grateful you should be for just like little things, genuinely even just looking normal. And yeah, I understand that a lot of schools do this for analysis. I think even if your school doesn't, you should definitely go read it because it's very eye-opening, you know, and I really enjoyed it. I finished it this morning, so I finished it on the very last day of March, which was pretty good. To be honest, it took me a while to read this book. Like, let's see. I started it on the 24th. That's like a week. Because, like I said before, I don't read contemporary fiction that much. But I did really enjoy this book. And yeah, it's just really sweet, really wholesome, really beautiful. I really loved her writing. I think she wrote this book in a way that made us understand, you know, or at least sympathize what he's going through, what life is like for him, and how he overcomes those challenges. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my reading wrap up. Just a quick recap. This month I read Such Charming Liars, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Those first three were rereads for me. Percy Jackson, The Battle of the Labyrinth, Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian, Caraval, and Wonder. Oh, and also an audiobook, The Girls from Hush Cabin. And yeah, that is my reading for the month. I will see you guys next month. Bye!